What is money in the first place? Money is simply a tool humans created to exchange value. In ancient times, people bartered goods directly, but that system was inefficient because not everyone wanted what the other person had. To solve this, societies began using precious metals like gold and silver, which were scarce and universally valued. Eventually, governments introduced paper currency backed by those metals, and later, fiat money not backed by anything except trust in the government that issued it. Today, more than 90% of money exists digitally in banks and online systems. Cryptocurrency is the next evolution of this idea, money that is completely digital, decentralized, and independent of traditional banking systems. What is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a form of digital or virtual money that uses cryptography to secure transactions and control the creation of new units. Unlike the dollars or euros in your bank, which are controlled by governments and central banks, cryptocurrency operates on decentralized networks. This means no single authority owns it or controls it. Instead, the system is powered by users who verify transactions. Popular cryptocurrencies include Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, and thousands of others. Each has its own use case, rules, and level of popularity, but the common feature is that they all exist outside traditional banking systems. How does blockchain work? The backbone of cryptocurrency is something called blockchain technology. A blockchain is like a giant public digital ledger that records every single transaction ever made with that cryptocurrency. Transactions are grouped into blocks, and each block is connected to the previous one, forming a chain. This chain is shared across thousands of computers around the world, which makes it decentralized and nearly impossible to hack or alter. If someone wanted to cheat the system and change a past transaction, they would need to alter all versions of the blockchain at the same time across every computer in the network, which is practically impossible. This makes blockchain one of the most secure systems ever invented. Mining and how new coins are created. Mining is the process through which many cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, are created and transactions are verified. Special computers compete to solve very complex mathematical problems, and the first one to solve it gets to add a new block to the blockchain. In return, the miner receives newly created coins as a reward. This system is called proof of work. However, it uses massive amounts of electricity, so newer coins like Ethereum, after its 2022 upgrade, use a different method called proof of stake, where people validate transactions by locking up some of their own coins as collateral. Both systems achieve the same goal, keeping the network secure and decentralized while issuing new coins. How to buy and store cryptocurrency. You don't need to mine cryptocurrency to own it. Most people simply buy it through online platforms called exchanges, such as Coinbase, Binance, or Kraken. You can use regular money to purchase digital coins. Once you own cryptocurrency, you need a safe place to keep it, and that's where digital wallets come in. Wallets come in two main types: hot wallets and cold wallets. A hot wallet is connected to the internet and makes it easy to send and receive coins, but it is more vulnerable to hacking. A cold wallet, on the other hand, is offline, like a hardware device, or even a piece of paper with your private keys. It is far more secure but less convenient. If you lose your wallet's private key, you lose access to your cryptocurrency forever. What makes cryptocurrency different from regular money? There are several big differences between cryptocurrency and traditional money. First, cryptocurrency is decentralized, which means it is not controlled by a government or a bank. Second, many cryptocurrencies have a limited supply, like Bitcoin, which has a maximum of 21 million coins that can ever exist. This makes it resistant to inflation, unlike regular money that governments can print endlessly. Third, cryptocurrency is borderless. You can send it anywhere in the world almost instantly, and usually with much lower fees than international bank transfers. Lastly, cryptocurrency transactions are transparent because they are recorded on the blockchain and can be verified by anyone. Advantages of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency offers several major benefits. It provides financial freedom to anyone with internet access, especially people in countries where banks are unreliable or unavailable. Transactions are fast. with some cryptocurrencies settling payments in seconds compared to days for bank transfers. Fees are also much lower, making it ideal for international transfers. Cryptocurrencies are also secure, thanks to cryptography and blockchain technology. On top of that, many people see cryptocurrency as a new form of investment. Just like gold, it can act as a store of value, and in some cases, prices have risen dramatically over time, creating wealth for early adopters. The risks and challenges of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is not without risks. The first major risk is volatility. Prices can skyrocket in a day, but also crash just as quickly, making it a risky investment. Another danger is scams and fraud. There have been countless fake projects, hacked exchanges, and Ponzi schemes that have caused investors to lose billions of dollars. Regulation is also a challenge because governments around the world have different approaches. Some countries, like El Salvador, have adopted Bitcoin as legal tender, while others, like China, have banned cryptocurrency entirely. Lastly, mining consumes large amounts of electricity, raising environmental concerns, though newer technologies are addressing this issue. Different types of cryptocurrencies. Not all cryptocurrencies are the same, and they serve different purposes. Bitcoin was the first and is the most widely recognized, mainly used as a store of value and a way to transfer money. Ethereum introduced smart contracts, which allow programs to run on the blockchain without the need for middlemen. Stablecoins like Tether, USDT, and USD Coin, USDC, are tied to the value of the dollar, making them less volatile and useful for everyday transactions. Utility tokens are coins created for specific platforms, like Binance Coin, which is used for discounts on the Binance exchange. There are also meme coins like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, which started as jokes but gained massive popularity. Finally, governments are exploring central bank digital currencies, which are digital versions of national currencies like the dollar or euro. The future of cryptocurrency. The future of cryptocurrency is both exciting and uncertain. Many experts believe it will continue to spread beyond just being money. Blockchain technology is already being used in industries like healthcare, supply chain management, and even voting systems. Smart contracts on platforms like Ethereum could change how legal agreements and business deals are made, removing the need for lawyers or brokers. Decentralized finance, or DeFi, is creating new ways to borrow, lend, and invest without traditional banks. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are bringing digital ownership to art, music, and even virtual land. While regulation and public trust will shape how far crypto can go, one thing is certain: cryptocurrency has already changed the financial world forever, and its influence is only growing. Thanks for watching, and if you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on technology and finance.